How goes it, everybody? Thanks for stopping to the channel. My name is Probably Not, and welcome back to Sagebrush. Last we ended was entering the trailer of Leonard, and then making our way to kind of a chained-up trailer, and I can't remember exactly whose trailer we were dealing with here, but it was one of the cult members that was kind of in question that Pastor Andrew had sent Olivia to entice, so to speak, which is altogether, this whole situation is sketchy. And after doing some more additional research on it, it looks like it's kind of loosely based on a group from, I want to say, New Mexico, Arizona, back in like the 2000s or whatever, Y2K era, where they were a cult that kind of thought the second coming was going to be like a spaceship abducting them all or something, and Andrew had spoken to God or whatever, and it was just weird. Not to mention there's just altogether some like really strange messages being sent, both by the letters that we're reading and also just some of the things we're seeing in the game. For example, the rectory and the cleansing room, which I'm not looking forward to. But anyway, let's get into the game and let's see if we can finish it. Oh, right. Yeah, so we are still in Leonard's. All right. And note from Henry. Did I read this? It's got to be him, I'm certain. He hasn't talked yet, but I have no doubt. Scrounge around his trailer and see if there's any. Yeah, we did read this before. We definitely read this before. So do I have a... I do have a flashlight. Man, so Drunky McLeano, Leo Lush, got real heavy into the drinking, and I think I have what's required now with the bolt cutters. Yeah. Oh boy. You clip the chains, which fall limply to the side. The door hangs slightly ajar. That it does. A shovel. Great. Why? I don't know. So we're going to read Peyton's notes. Oh, this is Peyton's. Father James Israel, born Donald McKittrick. Born Idaho, early 50s? Unclear. Vietnam vet, honorably discharged 1970 due to shrapnel injury. Born again in the late 70s. Criminal record includes larceny, drug possession, vagrancy. Married to Ann McKittrick. Signs of amphetamine addiction. Receives visions from an angel named Serial starting in 1986. Left former church and founded Perfect Heaven with wife. Purchased Black Sage Ranch in 1991. Ann McKittrick Israel, born in Oregon. Not much known. Worked as a secretary for a heating and cooling company for years. Met Donald/James through church. Married 1981. Complete loyalty to husband. Primary recruiter for the group. Okay, so this is based on the two kind of headliners of the group, which I can't remember exactly what their names were. You can Google, not Black Sage Ranch, but you can Google New Mexico cult suicide, and you'll come up with some interesting information. But the two names of the leaders were different from what we have here, obviously for legal reasons, I'm sure. Anyway, Andrew Custer, born, have no idea. Recruited in Houston, owns small farm, runs the farm for group, frequently writes to his brother in El Paso. Viola DeWitt, mid-30s, from Albuquerque, 2 children, Juliet 11 and Lucas 9, recently divorced from her husband, claims frequent abuse, frequent consort with Father James. Oh, I know all about it. It's unfortunate. Leonard Vanderhoff, late 20s, former police officer, National Guard, military training, discharged due to drug addiction. James promised to help him get clean. Seems to have worked for a little while. Access to weapons, trains group members in arms and tactics. That seems unnecessary, especially if you're waiting for a spaceship to suck you up in the sky. Unless you're planning on blasting them with some AKs, bro. Seems a little bit... Okay. Often has alcohol in his breath. Relapse dangerous. Yeah, sounds like it. Lillian Carter, early 20s, born San Diego, 1972. Recent college graduate, some useless degree. What? Dude, degrees can be useful. I mean, maybe she just hasn't gotten to apply it yet. Depressed, trouble finding job. Often goes to the rectory for alternative cleansing. So what, is she just like being whipped in the cleansing room, or what are they doing there? I don't know. It seems like a lot of blood, so I assume whipping, stabbing, drinking of blood, sacrifices with other women. I don't know. Seems to have more doubts than some others. Reach out to her. Dude, I don't know, bruh. Seems like you need to knock it off, and I do not like it. Is there actually anything in here? Oh, there's some shit on the floor. I changed my clock like you suggested. I left a copy of the new key under the tree near the fire pit. Well, I'm gonna go grab that then, shall I? Great. Encryption code 30686. I don't know if I need that information, but do not recite frontal raid, armed military grade, HW plus training. I don't know what HW would stand for. Not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. Most are 100% brought in. Will use violence. Dude, that is so beyond fucked up you don't even understand. Holy hell. Ridiculous. Alright, so I have unlimited battery on my flashlight, which is good. I also remembered that, and this is probably just like because of editing and everything on the videos, but I noticed that I missed like a string that I should have been able to pull in the... Actually, I can't go this way. I need to go around the fence this way. That is the ticket. That's the spirit. Okay. So, but anyway, there was a string in the shed, the farm shed, that I think I might have missed. And I'm going to see if that does anything. I don't know if I pulled it. I don't remember pulling it. Examine this patch of dirt. You dig the mound and sift through the loose dirt, finding a small brass key inside. Well, that's nice. Is there anything else in it? Jack up the key. There's nothing else left but dirt. All right, fantastic. Really kind of gusty over here, huh? And I guess we're in the middle of sort of a ravine in a way. A little bit of a pocket here in the earth. Anyway, I'm going to go grab that... Well, yank on that chain in the... I'm gonna yank that chain, baby! Yeah, I'm gonna yank that chain in the farming shed. See if that has anything. Because otherwise I'll be missing a piece of inventory, I imagine. It's right here. Pull the chain. Pull that chain. Oh, okay, it's just for the light. If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have had to use my flashlight. Alright, anyway. We're back to it. Okay, so I found a key to what, though? Like, what is this for? Am I going back to somebody else's? I mean, what is my inventory showing? Unmarked VHS tape. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Trailer master, generator. Lillian. Okay, so we got to go to Lillian's trailer, I suspect. So now, I don't know if we're just going to be on kind of this weird Easter egg hunt for the keys at this combine, but it's so far seeming that way, which isn't necessarily... I mean, I guess I should have expected that, being a game about cults and such. Okay, where was Lillian's? I don't remember where Lillian's was. Alana? Was it this Lillian? No, it's Julie and Ellie. Seems like the sisters are over on this side. Sister Mary and John. Sister Janine. Okay, Lillian. Diane. This looks like a Lillian. That's Brother Henry. I was wrong. Which side is it on? Sister Hope. Yeah, I hope I can get... Was this always tipped over? Actually read that? Yeah, I guess I don't know whose this is and why it's tipped over, but it's very weird. Okay, we already read that. I believe we've been in here before. Brother Elroy. Is he hanging here with the rest of the Jetsons? Brother Josiah. Dude, I don't know if there is a Lillian, man. Alejandro. Brother Christopher. We've already went into this nutcase's trailer. Oh, wait. I didn't see these two. Aaron. Earl. Have I been in Earl's hideout here? Guess not. Why do they all have weird children's beds? It's kind of disconcerting. Alright, well, I'm going to check my map. Because we haven't been to the chapel, the mines, or the cleansing room yet. Oh, Lillian is, oh, way up front. Okay, so did I miss one? Oh, I missed it. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what kind of terrible's in store for me here. Cleansing room key. Great. Just what I was looking forward to. Are you in a cult? It's a scary question, but an important one. Spiritual fulfillment and community involvement are important aspects of a healthy life, but it's possible for these to take deeply unhealthy and even dangerous forms. If you're reading this, someone who cares about you is concerned about your well-being. I don't think they are. The group displays excessively zealous and unquestioning commitment to its leader, and whether he is alive or dead, regards his belief system, ideology, and practices as the truth, as law. Also nutty, man. Like, it's like they're trying to have, like, their own... I mean, they're trying to create their own government and... I mean, everything, really. I mean, they're trying to have their own law system. Questioning, doubt, and dissent are discouraged or even punished. Mind-altering practices such as meditation, chanting, speaking in tongues, denunciation sessions, and debilitating work routines are used in excess and serve to suppress doubts about the group and its leaders. The leadership dictates sometimes in great detail how members should think, act, and feel. For example, members must get permission to date, change jobs, marry, or leaders prescribe what types of clothes to wear, where to live, whether or not to have children, how to discipline children, and so forth. Again, some sort of weird socialist community, maybe some sort of communist combine. I'm just coming up with weird definitions for this because I'm not quite sure what to make of it just yet. It's very... It's not very black and white, okay? There's a lot of gray area to what's happening here. So, anyway. The group is elitist, claiming a special exalted status for itself. Its leaders, members, for example, the leader is considered the Messiah, a special being, an avatar, or the group and or the leader is on a special mission to save humanity. The group has a polarized us versus them mentality, which may cause conflict with the wider society. Right, that's how it usually goes. They don't see eye to eye with the rest of the plebeians on the planet because we dumb, we just plebeian stupid, our IQ levels, big smooth brain, dumb, stupid idiots. Anyway, the group teaches or implies that its supposedly exalted ends justify whatever means it deems necessary. You mean, for example, what happens in the rectory, the rectumry? This may result in members participating in behaviors or activities they would have considered reprehensible or unethical before joining the group. Yeah. It's totally fine now that you're brainwashed, though. For example, lying to family or friends or collecting money for bogus charities. Yep. So they're basically committing tons of crimes here. They see it as okay, and this is the weird new world order that they want to bring upon the earth. It's super subversive and completely warped in a lot of different aspects that I can't and won't even try to express right now. Subservience to the leader and group requires members to cut ties with family and friends and radically alter the personal goals and activities they had before joining the group. Yep, that's par for the course. That sounds like about how these things go. The group is preoccupied with bringing in new members, right? They need more brainwashed people to, act out their weird mission that they're trying to accomplish. Construct new buildings and destroy ideologies that do make sense. Members are expected to devote inordinate amounts of time to the group and group-related activities. Yep. Members are encouraged to live and or socialize only with the group members. Yeah, if you start talking to these seculars, oh man, you're probably going to get shanked in the cleansing room. The most loyal members feel there can be no life outside the context of the group. They believe there is no other way to be and often fear reprisals to themselves or others if they leave or even consider leaving the group. Yes, probably whip them in the cleansing room or something, or they just done kill them and they never leave in the first place. If one or more of these are true for your group, it may not be a healthy community, but don't worry, help is available. Yeah, okay, man. As if that was Father Andrew writing that, dude, he was so far up his own ass that all he smelt was shit all day. But loved the smell of shit, clearly. I know you're beginning to doubt, and you're right to do so. Father James is not what he says he is. If you want to talk more, hang around after evening prayer. I'll linger too. I can help. You're not alone. I'm putting trust in you with this. Okay, so there were some people that started to see through the bullish. How can the absolute truth change so rapidly? First, the doctrine of cleansing, which was immutable and unavoidable, pain as currency, etc., etc. Then the doctrine of alternative cleansing, which seemed to change the rules against extramarital sex and polygamy, but only in the service of a clean body. That's so fucked up, man. Man, like, it's fucked up. Now, Father James has received another revelation. I mean, now, Father James, a few of us women, it's not written down. It hasn't been added to the book of Sariel, and it directly contradicts previous doctrine. Father says that the Lord has brought us a deceiver into the midst in order to test the strength of our faith. We must be ready to prove our dedication to the flock. Yeah, probably by shanking him collectively in the cleansing room and then shouting a bunch of nonsensical scriptures that you claim to have heard straight from angels. Like Abraham with his son Isaac, we must be ready to sacrifice our notion of what is moral in order to serve the greater cause. Is it God's plan for us to use our bodies as tools? Why doesn't this feel right? Because it's not right. That's not how you use a tool for the betterment of humanity. You're getting your ideology skewed. Oh man, I feel bad for these people, man. And I think my character is actually from the point of view of somebody that actually escaped the commune, and we're coming back to like read through this information, I believe, because in reality, I think there was some truth to some people that did leave, and then expressed, kind of what the goings on in this cult, the real cult, but also like this fictitious one, I guess, that we're reading about right now and seeing here come to fruition. You're long. Forgive me speaking too freely, but I care too deeply about you. Worry or having doubts about Father and his teachings. I think I read this. Yeah. Nothing to doubt. Yeah, well, I do, and I feel like you should. Glad you're second-guessing things. It's good to have independence. Lillian, a member of the flock who will not be named, happened upon one of the books you purchased while on a trip in town. While reading non-church materials, it's not strictly prohibited. I must caution you against consuming too much. If any secular material, the godless worldview is powerfully poisonous with its promises of pleasure without consequences and freedom from rules. But here, true freedom from sin, freedom from damnation, and freedom, the true pleasure of God's love. Yeah, the pleasure of God's love. Consider this a friendly warning. I want the best for you, my sister. If it becomes clear that you're reading this compromising your faith, we may have to change the rules in order to protect you as well as the rest of the flock. Yeah, of course, change the rules to appease what you want to do just at that moment in time and that particular day because they don't agree with you. Yes, that's usually how it goes, man. I mean, it's largely a part of the reason there was religious crusades. All right, well, we got the key to the lovely cleansing room. I'm super, super stoked about it. Super, super excited about this. Yeah, I'm hella stoked. Bloody friends are still here. Oh boy, yay. Oh, good. Small black key with an alchemical symbol. No, wait. Alchemical symbol. I think it's alchemical. I think that's what it's supposed to be. But alchemical, because that's the actual spelling of it. For blood, maybe the alchemical is. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm stupid. Oh, great. What is going on here? Sin is thy debt, pain is thy currency. Great. Oh, God. Oh, God, I hate all of this, and the music is not helping. Oh, God. Oh, God. Pick up Bloody Axe. Yeah, okay. Old blackened blood has seeped into the cracks of the altar. Yeah. Oh, my God, I hate it. What's this? Improper thoughts, lust. 3 cuts with small blade. I knew they were stabbing people in here. I know it! Improper thoughts, doubt. 5 cuts. Oh, doubt is more than lust? What? This is all wrong! Stealing 1 finger or hand? I'm sorry, what? Okay. Depending on the item's value, sloth, 2 lashes from a whip, taking the Lord or Father James's name in vain, 5 cuts, large blade. Don't be talking bad news about Father James. He's gonna stick you with the old. I'm gonna get the cleaver out. Murder, rape, idolatry, maybe false idols, something like that. The violating body parts, hand, genitals, eyes. Oh, God. Who are you bringing in here, Father James? What kind of folks were you having come up in here? Oh, great. I'm going to turn the light on. That's particularly what I want. All right, well, I can't get in here. What is this? Oh, it's the room of the stabs. The room of many stabs, it seems. Yeah, this is where the stabbing chambers were, it seems. All right, looks like I'm going up. I don't know if this game was meant to be like a horror game. I think it's just meant to be like disconcerting. I also didn't listen to the tape in the other room. I just realized, so I'm not sure what that says. Maybe we'll go back and listen to it. I'm sure as hell not listening to that. And yet the Lord is in his infinite love and compassion, has not forsaken those who have forsaken him. No man is without the cloud of sin, but the light of the Lord shines brightly. To make thyself ready for the Lord's embrace, cleanse thyself of sin by way of sense. Give up thy blood, thy flesh, for it is all soiled and pathetic, unworthy of the Lord's gaze. For each sin committed by the hand, whip and the arm once. For each sin committed by the feet, whip the leg once. For each sin committed by the eyes or mouth, cut the face once. Pray thou over thy spilled blood, and in cleansing it thou cleanseth thyself. That's nuts. You see what? See, this is exactly. This particular individual reminds me of the character, the pastor priesty nutty dude from Outlast 2. God damn. Sin is thy debt, earthly pain thy currency. For those who are thoroughly purged of sin in this manner, and who have followed the commandments of the Lord, and who believe truly in the heart and body, the day's taking will bring them to the feet of the Lord, free of earthly flesh, washed in the divine life for eternity. Have faith, be cleansed, and this will be your reward. Okay. Did you see what just happened to me there? I imagine that is 24/7 for individuals like this. Like, they can't even contain just the smallest fiber of control over themselves. I mean, look at this cult that they've created. All right, I'm going to read that or listen to it in just a second. I just want to see if there's anything else up here. Looks like just hay barrels. Great!
We called it the cleansing room, where we would exchange pain in this realm for forgiveness.
So this is supposed to be my character.
We'd all gather in front of the altar,
back through
and
this as.
one by one we would declare our sins to the flock, each of us given penance to perform in front of the others. Bloodletting, self-flagellation.
Didn't I say all of those?
I saw men break their own bones, and women cut off a finger that had caused them to sin. It was true devotion, and it was terrifying and wonderful to see.
Sounds terrifying and just sad. All together, really. Alright, well, we got the key to the mines. Great. That's going to be a great place, I bet. That'll be great. So, I don't know if these recordings are like the past recordings of when she was still here. And I can't remember what my character's name was. I think Lillian is my character's name, as a matter of fact. I think I am Lillian. What? I think that's just a coyote. I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to make our way up to, what is that, the chapel? I'm sure the chapel's just a follower's delight. Excuse me. Okay, so I have a axe covered in blood. What would I need that for? Was there something I could open with an axe? Oh, the door in the rectory, I bet. And I'm going to go and take a peek in that rectory. Hate it. Caution, examine wooden boards. Well, I already know how to handle the wooden boards, so don't you worry. Okay, so this is what I was supposed to do with that. I guess I'm actually just going to be waiting for a key in that instance to go down into the shitty depths of this shitty commune and find out more shitty information about these shitty people that thought they were doing some self-righteous, godly nonsense that I don't know. I don't know. It's just scary to think like this is the thing that happens. I mean, it is quite often a thing that happens, but just know, man, if you're lost, there's other people to talk to than this. I'm just saying. This is crazy. This is nutty. But anyway, I'm going to leave that here before we head down into the shitty depths below, into the mines of oh, who knows? Mines of misery, probably. Anyway, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for now. Yeah, this is getting really, really sad, really. I mean, it's getting real o'clock real fast, and I mean, I've already said that numerous times, but yeah, anyway, I'd like to just see this through to the conclusion and see where her story brings us, and just really see what these end days were like of the before, you know, leading up to this mass suicide of this combine. So anyway, thank you for hanging in there and watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. If you enjoyed this content, or if you enjoy content like this, I will be placing a bunch of it up on my channel in the foreseeable future. Games like this, other games, I'm always open to suggestions. If you think I'm going to like it, I will absolutely give it a check out. I'm open to suggestions nonetheless. But again, if you do like it, maybe consider following, ding the old belsky boo down below, and maybe hit that subscribe button so that way you can get alerted when I post new videos like this, and you can be first come, first serve, and enjoy this and see this to the end along with me. But just know I appreciate you, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Later!